I mean, if you didn't know that there was a car out here, I don't think this would be kind of a difficult one to find. Welcome to Exploring with the Nug. My name is Jeremy, and today we're back in Oak Ridge, Tennessee to help out a local with her car that has ended up in the river. Right behind me is the river where Miriam Ruth Hemphill was found. She was laying literally right over here. That's where her car was. Now, just upstream about 2 weeks ago, another car went into the river. And luckily, this lady made it out of her car thanks to some heroic efforts by a driver-by. He saw the car go in, he jumped in, helped her get out of the car. He's a hero in my book. But the car is still at the bottom of the river, along with all of her belongings. I want to help out who I can, so why not dive in there and get her stuff? We would remove the whole car from the water today, but the police are aware of this situation. I think they have a plan to get the car out, but who knows how long that's going to take. So since I know what I'm doing, and since it's not a big deal, and I love making these videos anyways, why don't we just dive the car together, find her stuff, and give them back to her? You guys get to see it, I get to feel good about myself. So, there you go. So the first step we're gonna do is we're gonna get the boat and all the sonar in the water, and we're gonna locate the car, then we'll mark it, then we'll dive it, and then we're gonna have lots of fun underwater seeing if we can find all of her stuff. First things first, let's get the sonar set up and let's start hunting for the car. All right, sonar is all set up. We'll get out here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find this car like really easy. So yeah, finding it shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully it's not too deep. I don't think it's too deep. We'll find out though. Enough talking. Let's go look. Here we go. Turn on the sonar. Let the sonar warm up. Takes a little bit to boot up, but not too long. All right, we're up and running. Be pretty easy. We're just going to shoot some sonar up and down the river. Pretty sure the car's that way. So once I see it, you guys will see it. Be kind of fun. I love sonar. I love this thing. It's great. So her car apparently went off somewhere, maybe just right in front of us. So theoretically, path we're on right now, we should be able to find it. So let's stare at the sonar together and see if we see it at the same time. That might be it right there. That is a big shadow. It looks, from that shadow, it looks like it's upside down, which I really didn't want to have happen. But, oh well. Let's turn around again, see what that looks like at a better angle. Yeah, see, I mean, you can see the shadow of the car, but you can't actually see the car on sonar. Let's switch over to the live scan and see if we can get a better picture of it. Then we can isolate it, you know, get the magnet on it that way a little bit easier. All right, so I got the live scan running, and I mean, if you didn't know that there was a car out here, I don't think this would be kind of a difficult one to find, because it's only a couple weeks old, and you see that bright square right there in the huge shadow? That's the car. Now, I don't know if it's upside down or not, and that's something that I just can't figure out on the sonar, but I think that's the car, so let's mark it with a magnet, and then we'll get to diving and figure out exactly how this thing's sitting and see if we can find girls' belongings. Technically, this shouldn't be that hard. Let me get the magnet here. I got the Brute 360 magnet, so this thing is unbelievably strong, so it should snag it, no problem. Oh, nailed it. Oh yeah, I snagged it. I think it was underneath the car and then I just nailed it. So we marked it with a buoy, you can see it right there. Let's go over it one more time with the sonar, see if we can get a better shot now that we know exactly where it's at. This will be the shot, hopefully. It should pop up on the screen here pretty darn quick. Gonna cruise right by it. I mean, there's the car. Plain as day. It doesn't give me any idea Except for the fact that it looks like it's laying on its side. You know? All right, so we got it marked. Let's go get the gear on, dive this thing, and get it over with. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, it's chilly out here. Water is at like 52 degrees, pretty cold, but let's do it. It's gonna be fun. Okay, I got all the gear down here. Had to take the boat and put all the gear in it. It's kind of like a first time because the car is literally like right in the middle of boat ramps. No way to pull this thing out unless we floated it. But what we're gonna do now is dive it, assess it, see if we can get some of the ladies' belongings out of it, and just look around because I'm pretty sure it's gonna look cool. Got it for a minute. Well, that's the front. Gray or silver, maybe? Dark gray? I don't know if I'm done. All right, that was pretty crazy. Now, I've never dove on a car that's like fresh. This one's only been in a couple weeks. This thing is standing on its end, like nose straight down, butt straight up. Dangest thing I've ever seen. With that being said, I'm not getting anywhere near that car and crawling around and trying to open doors and stuff, because if it tips over, it's game over. And I don't want to get squished. So that car's got to come out if that chick wants all of her belongings. Maybe I'll come back and help him out. I just don't know. But bad news for her, unfortunately. But we got to see the car and stuff. That's pretty cool though. So let's get all this gear off and let's reevaluate the situation. Let me start by saying that the underwater footage I know was horrible. Somehow or another I ended up doing a time-lapse video on the whole dive, and it just completely ruined it. But I did the best I could to show you what I've seen. That car literally was standing straight up and down. That was completely nuts. I've never seen that before. I'm thinking maybe in a week or two I'm gonna go back and pull these cars out if they're still there, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Amazing things in store for the new year. I can't wait to share them with you, but until that day comes, my name is Jeremy and I will see you on the next adventure. Wow.